I have to admit, I have a problem. I'm a mama's boy. Big mama's boy. I don't really have a choice, though. I am one of 6 with 5 older sisters, 2 sets of twin sisters. It's kind of like a double patty sandwich. My oldest sister, Katie, Courtney and Jenny, Emily and Melanie, and me, my mom's baby boy. For now, we'll just, call my sisters fake moms because I think they're my mom too, but not really. 2 of them are actually mothers, and obviously their children are my mother's grandchildren, who she is amazing too. My mother's name is Eileen Farrelly Culotta, but she goes by Ani, and that is because my uncle Tim Farrelly, who is a coach, basketball coach at Jesuit, couldn't pronounce Eileen as a child, so when he tried, it came out Ani, so there she is, Ani. As Mr. Bagwell mentioned, my name is Jack Culotta. I work in the advancement office at Jesuit, coordinating alumni and social media. And I'm here today because of you. I remember that week that I got the call from Mr. Bagwell to work at Jesuit, and I remember calling you and you telling me I had a Skype interview because I was at Spring Hill College, and then I had to come in for a personal interview for the job. And I remember you telling me, Jack, make sure you wear like a sweater or something nice for this Skype interview. Like, act like you're actually there, okay? Like in my dorm room, like putting on something nice for this Skype interview. And I remember that week. I remember every day. I remember every text, and I remember every way that you love me. I remember you coming up for graduation, and you making it all about me and never about you. I remember the week and the weeks and the months after I graduated from Jesuit. And a month before I moved to Spring Hill, my father passed away, and I remember you taking me up to Spring Hill and writing those 3 tips on the wall, on the door. And one of those tips was, be kind and pray every day. I remember that week. I remember that day. I also feel, Mom, like, God had a plan. God has a plan, and he definitely had a plan at that time, because I feel like deep down inside, we were ready. As much as, it hurts to lose a father. He had walked his oldest daughter down the aisle. He had, 4 daughters graduated from college, and he had me graduate from the University of the Jesuits, as he called it, Jesuit High School, Carrollton and Banks. So, his only and oldest son was 18 years old and graduated from Jesuit High School. So I was ready, and I feel like we were ready. I really do believe that. And 6 years and 6 healthy living children later, we're now here, left with 6 letters, M-O-T-H-E-R, my mother. And I reached out to my 5 older sisters on how to describe a mother in general and our mother in general. And so the M, my oldest sister Katie says, maintains. A mother maintains, my mother maintains. She maintains the household, she maintains order. In particular, Katie's words, she maintains peace, through the power of music, through the power of storytelling. She knew that, she had to get Katie to buy in order to take care of, the twin sisters at a young age. And especially through the power of music, because my mom, when she hosts saints parties on Sundays, She still calls it the record player. I'm like, Mom, it's a boombox. It's not a record player. The O, she offers. She offers suggestions. And then the T, when we don't listen, she tells us what to do. And the H in mother, my sister Emily said, she helps. She helps. She's never afraid to help. She's never afraid to lend a helping hand, to be there for the grandkids, just to be a helpful person, to be kind, to pray every day, just to help in any way, through any hardship, to endure that pain. And the E, endure. Life deals you a card, and it's our job to play with that card. You endure everything that's thrown your way. And the R, I came up with this one. You remind. A mother reminds us of Mary. A mother reminds us of Mary's and God's love. You in particular, Mom, you remind me of Mary. John 19:26, woman, behold your son, son, behold your mother. Jesus' last chance to preach, and he preached about moms. He preached about a son's love for his mother. Before he drank and had the worst taste in his mouth, the greatest man to ever live, on the worst day of his life, he preached about mothers and a son's love for his mother. I really take that to heart. And that was the prayer that I said this morning when you dropped me off at Jesuit to go get something real quick. The last thing I'll say is, those weeks and those days. Well, I remember one week that I want to share with you all, and not just, speak directly to my mom. And that was a week where she was able to, calm me down when I was worried about money financially and tell me, you don't work for the money, you work for the glory, And what that means is the glory of God. Do all things for the greater glory of God. In that same week, she picked me up something from the pharmacy. She went out of her way to bring me something to work that I forgot. In that same week, she took care of her grandkids. She provided a room and a house for my sister and her family. And as always, she texted me after she worked a 10-hour day at Ochsner to go to St. Dominic 5:30 Mass, which she basically does once a week, if not more. Mom, that was this week. And I remember this week. And I remember every day in every way that you love me. There's a song that I kind of twisted. It's about my dad, but it's called My Dad, but it sounds nice talking about my mom too. My mom, now here's a woman. To me, she is everything strong. No, she won't do wrong. My mom. Mom, I love you. Thank you for this week. Thank you for every day, for every text, and every way that you love me. I love you.